Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are back in Crossbell after visiting America village. And I went back here because, of course, after the extermination, we needed to rest up our CP. So, I wanted to try out the car. Yeah, I know how it sounds, but yes, we slept in the car. And apparently, it is better than a hotel because we restored 200 CP instantly, instead of resting twice, like we normally have to do when we're at a hotel or an inn or something like that. So yeah, it does seem like for the rest of the game we're gonna be sleeping out of our car. I know how it sounds, I know how it might look like when people walk by and we are sleeping in there, but it's cheaper. I think we get the money out of it eventually, and much more effective. Okay, before we continue onwards towards Tangram Gate and the boathouse, shall we report since we are here?
はい、こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。ふふ、さすが皆さんです。わわ、大変でしたね。報告は以上では、また依頼を達成したらよろしくお願いします。
We always try to. Alright, I think that's okay. Updated and well. We did get a new coloring palette, so let's see what that is. Not bad. It's like Dieter's car, isn't it? Ugh, no. Definitely not vomit green. I'm still loving the sky paintwork. Definitely. Still my number one. We don't have any new more parts. I'm thinking I want to check out the store, but I think even if there are new parts to be bought at Genton, I still think we have more than enough for now. I really need to find a moment to grind some more sepit because I am running a bit low on that front. But other than that, I think we're doing good. Let's get to the boathouse and then we can go to Tangram Gate for one of our urgent requests. Well, I'll get our guild sign back up on our building or die trying. I'd be doing the branch manager a great disservice otherwise. I get our guild sign back up on our building. Yes. I'm gonna find out if there are like two different ranking systems. One of beating the guys of the Imperial Club and the other one here, the actual Fisherman Guild ranking system. Ooh, and a fishing spot, of course. Okay, time to start training my butt off. You'll rule this day, Imperial Fishing Club. No. Yes, I wonder if I could convince the chief to let me commute to work from here. I know you like fishing, Lloyd, but this is a bit out of the way, isn't it? Primary rod. For now, because I am on the verge of getting a new rod, and that's at the casino in Crossbell. I just had to collect a few more tokens in order to get it. American carp, let's do twice. I'm at least glad that by this time we're getting catches that we can actually use the dumplings for. Because it took such a while before we could. And of course, all the extra fishery caching, it's only a good thing, because we can give them to our own cat, Cope, or we can use them for catching the bigger fish later in the game.
Yes, get to that.
Normal carp. One more time. And then we're gonna talk to our guild master here.
Alright.
It is a nice place though. And the wooden gate is locked. But where does it lead? To a secret training area? Ooh. Kingdom of Sweets Volume 2. Smooth almond jelly. Thank you very much. Hey, you got the quick, Lloyd. The place isn't much as you can see, but go ahead and make yourself at home. We've also set up shop, but supplies are scarce, so you'll have to deal with some price hikes. Feel free to take a look either way. At any rate, say hello to the newly relocated Crossbell branch of the Fisherman Guild. Here's to fishing our hearts out, Lloyd. A miniature aquarium for Wuzzy. Yeah, we cannot see this stuff and not buy it, really. Deluxe dumplings. Ooh. Just to even it out, we'll buy plenty more the further in the game we go. Because they are actually really, really good. I think that's it. Let's have a second talk here as well. Okay, time to start training my butt off. Of course, I should always check twice, just in case they have a book they want to hand us over. Because I want to see if I can not miss any chapters this time around.
どうしますか？目的地を選んでください。お安いご用です。
Tangram Gate. It's been a while. Here we are, Tangram Gate. If I'm not mistaken, this is where you were stationed before joining the SSS, right, Noel? Yeah, it was. This gate is here to guard our border with the Republic. And as we established, the newly commanded officer here is Deputy Commander Douglas. Good old Dugo, huh? Well, it's been a long while since I last saw him. We shouldn't keep him waiting then. Don't forget, we have an urgent support request to attend to. Let's make our way to his office on the 2nd floor. Yeah. Unless we find another support request somewhere here at the base. Then we'll solve that beforehand. Our newly Deputy Commander Douglas is a pretty sociable guy. I'd go as far as to say he's the shining example of what every guardsman aspires to be. But when it comes to work, he can get pretty strict. Demonically strict. Well, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing for someone leading the entire place. Oh, good to see you, Sergeant Mayor Seeker. Oh, hello, Damon. Is something wrong? Well, no, not wrong per se. I just... seeing you out of uniform caught me off guard a bit. It's all. Oh, that's right. I've never worn this outfit at Tangram Gate before, have I? Sorry about that. I guess it was kind of inconsiderate of me to show up here in plain clothes. Oh, don't apologize. I was just thinking you look really nice. Oh, hold up. Don't tell me Noel's new little number has got our honorable guardsman here all hot and bothered? Excuse me? No, of course not. My apologies, Sergeant Major, that was out of line. Please, Randy, it's bad enough when you tease me in the city. Do you have to do it at Tangram Gate too? Yes, he has. Oh, to think that I've been caught off guard just by the change of clothes. I'm clearly in desperate need of more training. My apologies, Sergeant Major, it won't happen again. Well, okay. How is training going to help you not get flustered around girls? Yeah, Lloyd is used to having cold showers do that. Let's see now. Where's that bus to Crossbell City? Jeez, transfers are so bothersome. The bus is just outside. You'll definitely find it as long as you don't hit the road. Driving all the way through Tangram Hill has me dog tired. Suppose I'll go see what kind of grub they have at the mess hall. To the east here is Tangram Hill. It acts as a buffer zone between Crossbell and Calvard. The area sees a regular stream of orbital cars and buses traveling to and fro. It's a little wonder. Those kinds of vehicles are even more popular in Calvard than they are in Crossbell. Situation normal. Our security arrangements for the trade conference are 100% foolproof. Well, we'll be the judge of that. That's the stuff. We've got a training exercise later, so I have to make sure I get a good meal in. I run a general store, so I came to Crossbell to stock up on some wares. This state is crossroads of Sumeria, so the selection is second to none. I can hardly wait to see what I'll find. I run a general store, so I came to Crossbell to stock up on some wares. Ooh! March on, wild soldier! Guard paintwork. Ooh, this could be interesting. The new deputy commander is quite a fascinating fellow. And he and Commander Bills are both dependable swords, but where the latter is cool and collected, he is much more fury about taking the reins. Either way, it's good to know that the CGF still has capable fellows like him up their sleeves. Yeah, and now that the old commander is gone, out of sight, now they have a great commander on both sides of the road. Alright, what do you have? A riverman's meal. Nice. It's almost time for Arcaseal's next big show. Tickets have already begun to sell out everywhere you look. Suppose I'll just have to make peace with not being able to go. Again. I'm a huge fan of Ilya Placher, but as much as I want to see her perform, I'll have to make peace again with not being able to go again. If I had tickets, guy, I would definitely hand them over to you. Alright, that's it. Poster check. Yes, definitely some root. Oh, okay, I thought it was something beneath the blankets here, but it just folded a little bit off. Let's do the roof first. Oh. Delicious hotspots. Earthenware edition. Tide of plenty. Ah, the hotpot they sell here. Great. Awesome. Let's check in a moment how many we have by now. Tangram Hill makes for a beautiful view, stretching out as far as the eye can see. Gazing across it, you'd never know it was the home to several historical battles. Nevertheless, I find the scenery utterly captivating. Oh, my longtime buddy, Brood, is stationed at Belgard Gate, over by the Erebonian border. His unit recently finished its rehabilitation training. Things were touch and go for a while there, but it's a relief to know he's fully recovered. Yeah, he did. He was under the thumb of Mirel and Randy, so hardest training you could ever imagine. I think we're doing quite well on the recipe front. I think we're well over halfway there. Very nice. Oh, Deputy Commander Douglas was once relegated from the CGF to the police academy, where he stayed for a long time. It was Commander Bills who requested that he be reinstated into the Guardian Force. I think she made a wonderful decision. We're all glad to have the Deputy Commander back. Deputy Commander Douglas had quite the reputation for being an excellent guardsman back in the day. We couldn't be more happy than to have him work with us again. Yeah, and having someone that really is into his work, much better than someone who's only trying to earn money by hanging around with nobles. Ah, there you are. Oh. Oh, reporting for duty, Deputy Commander. As you were, Sergeant Major Seeker. How is your transfer to the SSS treating you? Oh, I'm learning more and more every day, sir. Glad to hear it. I'm confident your experience with the team will prove most useful to you in the future. Keep at it. No, would he happen to be... Ah, where are my manners? I haven't given you a proper introduction yet. I'm Douglas, the recently appointed Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force. I heard all about your group from Commander Mills. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, pleased to meet you too, sir. He certainly looks the part. You seem like you've been holding up pretty well, Dugo. Ah, same to you, Randy. Thank you for your help retraining the guardsmen at Belgard Gate. Oh, and Lloyd, it's good to see you again. You've made quite the name for yourself solving that cult, isn't it? Oh, it's good to see you too. I was pretty surprised to hear my old instructor had become the new deputy commander. The memories of being put through the ringer by Douglas the Demon came rushing back to me. Hey now, those days are behind me. No sense in bringing on my old nickname. I'm a grown man, it's embarrassing. Oh, he must have been a notoriously strict instructor at the police academy to have earned that moniker. At any rate, let's leave the past in the past. I summoned you here today for business, not to catch up. Oh, that's right. Something about a training exercise? Precisely. The goal of this exercise is for us, the CGF, to beat some combat sense into you, the SSS. We'll see if you have what it takes to survive through my special program. Wait, the training isn't for the guardsmen, but for us? The guardsmen will gain valuable experience from it too, naturally. I've already hashed it out with the CPD top brass. On paper, this is an official joint training exercise. So, what you're telling me is we got dragged out here for a combat drill, not a support request? Yes, work is work, wouldn't you say? My men are ready to begin at any time. The only thing we're waiting on is you. Well, it may be wise for us to use this chance to prepare beforehand then. I would recommend double checking our Enigma tooth. Or we could begin immediately if you prefer. Which will it be? Let's just begin the exercise, cause like I said, I don't have the resources to further work out my builds in my Enigmas. Like Lloyd and Ellie, they're fine. They are set up. I put some extra power in Randy, but I've still got so many slots that I need to open up so I could put the quartz actually in there with a base setup. But yeah, let's just begin the exercise. I think we can make our way through it. And if not, we can always sleep in our car. We're good to go. Excellent. Oh, and Sergeant Major Seeker, I don't want to see you holding back against your fellow guardsmen. Understood? Facing off with your old comrades might teach you a thing or two. Sir, yes sir. We'll start at once then. Meet me in the parking lot outside Special Support Section. CGF training exercise started. Now, let us begin the Douglas Method training program. Are both sides ready? We guardsmen are prepared, sir. Hey, it's Damon. Well, same goes for the Special Support Section. Very good. The rules are as follows. In the upcoming fight, the SSS is prohibited from utilizing arts of any kind? Really? Wait a moment. Only we are not allowed to use arts? Doesn't that put us at a major disadvantage? So this is the Douglas method I've heard so much about, huh? Indeed. This exercise is meant to test your prowess at fighting under adverse conditions. By ripping you out of your comfort zones, I am to teach you to adapt to the unexpected. I'm starting to understand why they call this man a demon. This should spice things up a least. Well, I suppose we don't have any choice but to comply. No more comments, I take it? In that case, everyone, to your positions. Yes, sir. Our opponents are trained guardsmen, and to make matters worse, we can't use any arts. Stay sharp, SSS. We'll find a way to overcome this hurdle. Understood. Begin. So are they blocked off? Yes, they are. Not that we can accidentally use our arts in order to gain the advantage. It's fine. We can still use our S-crafts if we wanted to. But I also want to hold back a little bit on that. Because I don't know how many... let's just say how many times we need to fight. It wouldn't be the first time that we have to fight a group and then it says, and again, just to push ourselves to that limit and see how well we do. Resistant. Really? Oh well, would have been a bit too much to ask of that. I am tempted though. No, let's hold it off for a little bit for now. I wonder, do they actually have... No, it's basically assault rifle and halberd. We can work with that. Oh yeah, it's Wuzzy and Null, of course. Death Storm. There's just a part of me that feels like use your abilities, show them what you've got. They need to learn. Alright. Plenty of things left to scan, I bet. We'll do the halberds first, so we can take those out of our equation. And let's just use the normal attacks to... unless they start casting arts. You first. Yes, we impeded them by destroying them. Ooh, thank God it didn't work. We were resistant. Oh. I think I forgot to scan the assault rifle soldiers. It's okay. We missed a couple in the beginning that we cannot rescan anyway. It's fine. Just slightly annoyed by myself. Yeah, they're absolutely no problem. Eyes. Enough. Not bad. Even with ours, you guys are pretty tough. We managed to survive that one. Well, there's been instances in the past where I ran out of EP in the middle of battle. But not being able to utilize arts from the start, that's a true challenge. Well, I wonder if this is how the Liberalians felt during the orbital shutdown phenomenon a little over a year ago. You've managed to clear the stage 1 of Douglas' method. Moving onwards to stage 2, you will now have to fight without the use of crafts. You're telling me there's more? And now we can't even use our crafts. Oh, I'm sure the storied SSS can figure out some way to manage. Consider this another opportunity to gain valuable experiences. Now buck up and take a crack at it. This is taking things a little far, Deputy Commander. Alright, guardsmen, up and at 'em. Both squads, prepare for combat. Ah, a second opportunity. Well, not being able to use crafts is going to be rough. But we can use arts to our advantage this time, so let's combine them with our regular attacks and pull through. Good thinking. Begin.
ここは俺たちのターンだ。
Alright. Yes, they are the same. And yes, I did forget, so let's do it straight away.
それ。
And we got some pristine arts in our list, so yeah, they're not gonna like it. This does also mean we cannot impede on them, can we? Precisely far enough away. Alright. Well, we do have to use hers at least. But they're gonna move forward, isn't it? We got to predict where they're gonna be. They're definitely not messing around with this.
Yes.
And of course, right now, they're just standing in place, of course. I think they are all targeting the same person, isn't it? There's no way for us to impede that. And because they're all just standing in the exact same place. Yep, it's not gonna be much, is it? Alright. Just to be sure. And we're not even allowed to help our fellow person. Well, if that's the case, let's make sure we can start knocking a few people off. Come on, just survive it. Just two more. What do they have against Ellie? Why? Yeah, we'll get rid of your stone soon enough. Don't you? Oh, and they still can knock our team out, isn't it? Yeah, this is a little bit more of a challenge than the other one. And again, too far away to help my members that needs it directly. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Can you walk a little bit closer than that? Oh, they both get stoned. Yes, we are 100% in trouble. Come on, if we just we have 6 heals, so we should be able to keep them. Really? I need to sacrifice a turn for that? And he misses. Literally, almost everything that can go wrong is going wrong right now. Well, they should be able to survive that, right? At least until we get the heals over. Yeah, that's just nasty, really. This is a good lesson. This shows me how freaking hell how much we are dependent on Cross. Really. There's so much going wrong right now. It's unbelievable. And of course, going straight for the kill. We're getting people back again. No, I'm counting her as dead already. Of course, why not? I'm getting so salty right now. It's really ridiculous. Oh, this should have been over already. I'm spending way too much on this. Don't worry, ladies, we will bring you back. And of course, the one person who can get affected by it. No, that will put everyone in the same circle. Just that would not be a great idea. Yeah, because the stone can still crack. So let's make sure the other one survives, so we have some more attack capabilities. Let's bring this back. Bye, no. See you soon. just have to get a little bit lucky that we do not get stoned anytime soon.
負けるか。それ。
助かります。負けられない。エニグマ駆動。
Are they? Is the AI that good, or is it that lucky that it's picking the right character and getting the statuses that it needs to keep my party down?
負けるか。
It really is starting to tick me off.
やっ。
まだま。
But I do taste a very big bias to attacking Ellie in this fight. What did former Mayor McDowell do to them?
まずい。そこ。
まだやれる。やっと。
負けられない。
まだまだ。
まずい。
まだやれる。
負けられない。
I really need to do some movement work with Lloyd. Because the movement he had in Zero was amazing. Really helpful. Yeah, I want a photon here if you can. Nope. Oh, damn. That was so much worse than I thought it was gonna be. I should have pressed a lot harder in the beginning. Enough. Are they for real? How are they still strong? Phew, that was just as tough as I imagined it'd be. You're right. It made me appreciate just how important crafts are when it comes to combat. So true, Lloyd. So true. And especially in how I fight, it's really important. Well, the important part is that we got through it in one piece. So, how was that, you hard ass? Impressive, actually. It seems you've become quite a fighter, Orlando. That being the case, you should have no qualms with moving on to stage 3 of the Douglas method. On your feet, guardsmen. Assume final training positions. Sir, yes, sir. He doesn't mean... Are we about to find out how he earned that nickname? Douglas the Demon. If he really is the CGF's strongest guardsman, then we're in for one heck of a fight. Be careful, everyone. We can't afford to let our guards down for even an instant. You've finally grown into your leadership role, haven't you, Lloyd? That's what I like to see. Now, let us conclude our training program with one last cumulative assessment. Use everything at your disposal to bring me to my knees, if you can, it is. Now you're speaking my language. Here we come. Yeah, and here is where all the deaths from the previous fight is gonna hurt. Just not enough, not big enough for a size, is it? Same way, it's just not big enough. Yeah. Yeah, this is not about you, Commander. This is about your minions. We need revenge. I'm just hoping that grenade took enough of them to push them over the edge. Ooh, they're stronger than before. Because last time, even without any damage, they were almost completely gone. Maybe Rennie did have a strength increase on that one. Alright. I have an idea. But Rennie needs to survive his next action before anything else. Only one, not what I wanted. $95, really? Oh, of course. Thank you. And of course, he's knocked out by it. Ah, today is not going the way I envisioned it. This game is kicking my ass today, and I don't know why. Really? I was not allowed to do it beforehand? Oh, this shouldn't be this tough. I know that there was also the previous fight is weighing heavily on this one. Come on, keep him alive. Oh, let me guess. Then the other soldier's gonna hit Lloyd and he's gonna crack. Ooh, thank God. No, I can already see what our dear old deputy commander is going to do in the next round. And 2 of my dear friends are not going to survive, because the breath would be ideal, but there's nowhere in hell that's going to be coming out before him. So we need to terror bomb at least one of them. Randy is the most potent in this entire group with the attack power.
Thanks.
Again, going after Ellie. Nothing we can do about that. And that means... I do feel we need to make our way towards him. And hope that Lloyd is not going to be Gorgoned. Come on, Lloyd, resist with all your might. Of course not. That was uncalled for. Of course, she's too far away. Because I can almost guarantee you that Gorgon attack is gonna work. Of course. There's no way I can get to him to get rid of it. Yeah, he's taking out my team again. Oh, and that is a slight advantage. Unless he misses, he should be down. Oh, really, really? Oh, come on. He's gonna Gorgon her next round, I'm sure of it. Enemy guess is gonna succeed. Thank God for chances. Because if there's no resist, it means that it's just luck that is not activating on her. Some of the messiest fights I have ever had in Zero and Azure, but we made it. I can see so many things that I could have done better. I think it's meant to be a hard fight, and I think if I had my course a bit better set up, and I did that grinding before this, it would have been better if I made a few different choices. But yeah, we made it. We made it. We got through it. Spirit Breaker. Yeah, that it did. We did it. That's impossible. Even a deputy commander couldn't beat them. Good effort. The hell? It looked like he barely made a dent in him. You're as tough as ever, doggo. I'll be feeling it tomorrow, don't you worry. The only upper hand I've ever truly had in battle is my stamina. How modest of you. Too modest, Deputy Commander. I'd tip my hat off if I had one. Regardless, this officially concludes our training program. Back to your post, Guardsman. Yes, sir. Good work, SSS. You've done well. But let's not loiter around out here. We can continue our conversation back at my office. Right. Thank you again for agreeing to our training exercise. I think the Guardsman gained a lot of valuable experience today. As did I, cause that was rough. Well, it was a pleasure, Deputy Commander. The SSS learned a lot too. Damn tough, doggo. You sure haven't softened up with age. That took me back to the beatdown you gave me during my first training exercise. Well, I can tell you, you've been making strides since then, Orlando. You've even mastered the stun halberd trick I taught you. Sure have. Now they've been incorporated into the Randy School of Hard Knocks, complete with extra style for flair. Ah, so the Deputy Commander was the one who taught you how to use a stun halberd. Oh, you must owe him quite a lot, Randy. Well, Orlando, he refused to wield a rifle, so decided to focus his training elsewhere. It paid off. He was able to make a name for himself as Bulgard with just a stun halberd. The former commander didn't take too kindly to that though. As a matter of fact, he despised you for it. You know how it is. Rules and I have never mixed well. Lucky the SSS is way more my speed, so the transfer worked out. And we have the Deputy Commander here to thank for that. For better or worse. Sounds like shipping you off to the police academy was a real fatal case of mismanagement. Oh, the only reason it happened was because the former commander was in charge, up until his dismissal after the cult incident. The fact that the guardsman had so much trust and respect for Deputy Commander Douglas probably didn't help matters. Well, there's no need to talk me up, though I'm inclined to agree that he saw me as an eyesore. After I was moved to the police academy, I focused on nurturing talented young people who could reform our corrupt organization. In retrospect, maybe all of it turned out for the best. I was able to make an impact on future guardsmen and police officers before they could be tainted by the system. That's fair, but I still think you were way too strict back then. You even made friends cry a few times. Oh, I nearly forgot about that. Wouldn't you say it was worth it in the end though, seeing him cry? Anyway, a lot has happened since those days, and one way or another, I'm back at the CGF. That makes us colleagues working together to protect the future of Crossbell State. Indeed it does. We'll have to make sure we pull our weight. The SSS still has much to learn, so your patience is very much appreciated. There's no need to be modest. All of you are more than capable enough. You've been doing a stellar job of making old Sergei crazy idea pay off, I'd say. Old Sergei? You've met our chief? Met him? A bit more than that. I owe a lot to him and Sonia for everything they've done for me in the past. The least I could do was help set them up before they got married. Married? Commander Bales and Chief Sergei? Well, that's a twist. Whoa, back up. You can't just drop a bombshell like that out of nowhere. Did they never tell you? Then again, it has been about 5 years since the divorce. Those were busy times. Sergei was demoted around the same time Sonia moved up. Now I'm starting to get it. They hit the kind of rough patch only two married professionals can have. Commander Bales was... I had no idea. I always did get sort of a weird vibe whenever they were around each other. Guess this solved that mystery. Would you all get together? Seriously, have some respect. I can't blame them for being curious though. Hell yeah. 1. Sergei being married, and 2. with Sonia? Way to go, Sergei. I think that's quite a nice pull you had there. Maybe I shouldn't have let that one slip. Just so we're clear, you didn't hear any of this from me. Better yet, you've never heard of it at all. In any case, thank you for your participation today. I'll put in another request if I think of any more ways we can collaborate. Oh sure, we'll be looking forward to it. Complete. Thank you for participating in our training exercise. Expect to hear from us again next time something comes up. And about that confidential matter just now? Could I ask you to be sure not to leave this room? Of course, Deputy Commander. We'll be sure to keep this on the down... Just wait till Theodot gets a load of this. Naturally, it wouldn't be right to keep her out of the loop. You guys, at least wait until we leave the room. Adios, help me. Oh yes, this is gonna come back to bite Sergei's ass, isn't it? Alright, that's it for today. We're gonna leave it here. It's been a much longer episode because of the training exercise than I would have wanted. And I would have wanted it to be a bit more successful than we did, but in the end, we did manage to get through it in one piece. And I think that's the important part to focus on. Not how I did it, but that I did it. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, we earned it today. And subscribe, and I will see you next time as we continue onwards through St. Ursula. See you then, bye bye.